We are now here sa District 1, of course, with the team of Chef Jeng, our producer, and all our friends from the media and press and dito sila mga vloggers nandito to celebrate with you. So, bumalik ka muna sa kanila, MMG.
Yeah, so good afternoon po sa inyo lahat, especially sa press and media. Maraming salamat po sa pagpunta rito. Alam ko, pag sinabing Friday, traffic talaga especially yung mga galing pa sa Manalayo. And maraming salamat po sa pagpunta. Nag-spend po kayo ng time po na pumunta rito. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, so how does it feel na nakanta mo for the first time live yung Randy, your version? Wow, my version, sarap sabihin. The out version, how does it feel the first time na kanta mo ng live na live?
Actually, nakaka-overwhelm siya. And at the same time, nakaka-pressure siya sa totoo lang. Kasi yung pinanggalingan ng song, hindi siya basta-basta. And of course, yung na-compose mismo. So, pero masyadong parang grateful ako. So grateful and so thankful naman sa lahat ng artist, to be honest, sa lahat ng artist na hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas, kahit sa ibang bansa. Kung tutuusin, marami talaga siyang kakilala Pero bakit ako yung napili? So siguro naniniwala talaga ako na pag naka-align yung stars, kung para sa'yo talaga yung bibigyan.
Yes, kasi syempre, alam natin lahat, BTU Storm.
Yes.
Global superstar, legend, icon, lahat na. And of course, Randy is one of the global hits also.
Also iconic.
Lumaki tayo sa mga kanta ni Houston. And now, you are singing, you sang, and you are going to release your version sa Spotify. So, yung Run to You, you will be sa playlist nila kasi din yan, yung Run to You mo, the version. Oh my God. Okay, so ngayon, we are going to open the floor sa Q&A. Pero, sinabi ko din sa kanila na in a while, magsastandby na si Alan Reyes at saka si John Friedman, yung mga naka-notice ng video wala James Ingram Medley. But before that, we'd like to play muna para medyo magbalik tanaw lang. Para na-refresh lang po ang lahat. Medyo month yan ng 2019. Kasi di ba yung pandemic po, 2020 ng March?
I think mga December.
Fresh na fresh pala. So nanalo ka ng December, 3 months lang halos na pandemic na. Oh my gosh, no, grabe. Sige, ganito. Habang inaayos, we can play that anytime. And while we're waiting for the Zoom meeting, I think yung ibang pwede na magtanong, I give the floor to them na para nakakausap ka na nila. I-cue lang ako din once we're ready. But we are going to give the microphones to anyone who's ready right now to ask questions. Ito po, si Kay ng Random Republica. You can intro na lang yourself po when you ask question before.
Hi, congratulations. I remember na one of the last coverages bago nag-lockdown was parang mag-front up ka for an international
yes, 90 degrees.
So parang, can you share with us, ano yung nangyari when doon at saka dun sa kamusta yung experience mo ng pandemic?
Actually, parang since first time pa rin po yun na parang nag-reach ako. Although hindi naman siya like solo, may kasama din po. Pero parang yung feeling ko na parang, totoo ba to? And then, parang syempre kasama mo international band. So, sabi ko, sige, kung ano man lang, kung ano na lang ang ibibigay o question nila sa akin. And then, siguro para sa akin, hindi ko alam kasi parang may nangyari po kasi doon, ewan ko lang about sa management. So, kaya hindi ko siya natuloy.
Pero ikaw, yung experience mo during the pandemic, paano ka, parang pa-start ka na because that was after winning, diba? So,
yes, actually yung natalo po ako, 2019 po yun sa TNT. Akala ko, tuloy-tuloy na po siya. Pero yun nga po, nagka-pandemic. And then, lahat po kasi ng bars na tinutugtugan namin sa nasa banda po kasi ako. So lahat ng bars nagsara po. So sabi ko, ano kaya pwedeng mapagpupunan kasi bread and butter po kasi talaga to. So sabi ko, ano kaya pwede? And then, parang talagang, alam mo parang sinadya talaga na tumawag bigla si Darrell Ong sa akin. So sabi niya kasi sa akin, kapatid, try mo tong Kumu. Kaya para siyang parang music platform siya na pwede kang mag-live, kumanta, whatever, pwede. So sabi ko, sige, subukan ko. First time ko, sabi ko, So nag-invest ako ng mga gamit. Sabi ko, sige subukan ko, paano ba to? Tinuruan niya ako na ganun gagawin. And then, sabi niya sa akin, para makaipon ka, dalhin mo yung mga supporters mo. Sabi ko, sige, try ko. Parang nakakahiya eh. So, pinapunta ko sila lahat, pina-download ko. Tapos, yun na, pumunta na sila. Tapos, nag-ano sila ng hits, nagbabato sila. So, lahat po yun, inipon ko po yun. And, inipon ko po yun. And, proud ko pong sabihin sa inyo lahat ngayon na nakabili ako ng bahay dahil po doon. Sa Kubo ako, dahil po sa Kubo, kasi inipon ko po talaga yun para sa bahay ko. Hindi lang naman po para sa sarili ko, kundi para sa family ko, especially sa mga anak ko. Opo, dahil po yun.
And last question lang, ano yung reaction mo nung nag-reach out sila sa'yo?
Surreal talaga. Parang hanggang ngayon, actually hanggang ngayon, hindi ko ako makapaniwala. Nakikita ko ngayon. Parang totoo ba to? Parang siguro talagang pag-swerte talaga, pag yung nilaan talaga sa'yo, kung para sa'yo talaga yung panahon, para sa'yo talaga swerte. Kasi sobrang daming magagaling na artist. Hindi lang lalo na sa Pilipinas, sobrang daming magagaling na artist, pero hindi nabigyan ng chance na sumikat. Wala, kumbaga, mag-aantay. So, kung ganun din naman lahat ng ginagawa, even ako personally, ganun din ang ginagawa ko, nag-antay ako, hindi ako yung tipong, ang tagal naman, hindi eh. Parang inantay ko lang yung right. Yun nga po, perfect timing ko siya. So siguro, perfect timing ko siguro po ngayon na, yun nga, makausap ko sila out of nowhere, parang yung biglaan lang po talaga nangyari. So, thankful ako, sobrang grateful ako sa lahat.
Congratulations.
Thank you po, maraming salamat.
Okay. Is that your official name already? It's going to be MMG. That's what he's going to be called as an artist.
Yes, actually, para siyang reintroduction of myself being an artist actually. Kasi lahat po, especially ngayon po, hindi lahat nakakilala po sa akin.
Yes.
It's been 6 years ago, simula na nanalo ako. So, siguro para sa akin, much better ng MMG para mas mabilis po siyang maalala.
Yes.
Remember.
Because the names that he used before were very common.
Yes,
so people wouldn't be able to decipher whether they're listening to you or other artists.
Yes.
I get that. First of all, congratulations. No?
Thank you.
So super happy about what's happening right now. I first heard of you during Nina's concert. I want to admit I didn't know you at all. But during that time, man, I was like, who is this person? I mean, you were singing all the songs that I wanted to sing on video, okay, perfectly. Na parang, after hearing you, nakakahiya na siyang kantahin ulit. Ganun siya I mean, super galing mo. I have no words to describe what I was hearing that night. Na parang kulang talaga na mapansin ka na. Parang I think it's high time that you get your spotlight. Well, going back to my question, can you maybe tell us a little bit about yourself? Siguro where you started singing, you have a family right now, medyo kwento ng konti.
Actually, nagsimula ako kumanta sa band when I was 14 years old. 14 years old, so now I'm 40. So medyo mahaba-haba na rin po yung panahon na nasa bago. But anyways, yun nga. So,
where are you based, by the way?
Bohol. Actually, I'm from Bohol. So, ano po kami, musically inclined po kami. So, lahat ng mga kapatid ko kumakanta po. So, from my mother's side. So, yun po, lahat ng kapatid ko po. And walo po kami, we're 8. So, medyo marami-rami po. And then, yun na, 14 years old nag-start ako. Tapos, pumunta ako ng Davao.
Did you always join contests?
No.
Even back then?
Hindi po. Actually, first time ko pong sumali ng contest, yung sa tawag na kanal.
Wow!
Kasi, para sa akin, parang kinakabahan po kasi ako pagdating sa mga ganong, lalo na pag may mga nakikinig na, especially naka-in-ear lang, kasi parang, syempre, pagdating sa ganon, ikaw lang dapat ang maririnig, hindi yung audio hindi yung music So pagka sumemplang ka, rinig na rinig doon po ako kinakabahan. Kaya para sa akin, ayoko sumali ng contest. Much better, mas okay na siguro sa banda na lang ako. So lagi yun yung mindset ko palagi.
You love it. Oh, I love it.
Okay, pwede ba tayo mag-entertain ng questions? Go lang po tayo. Who's going to ask the...
Thank you.
Who's going to ask the next question po?
Yeah.
Sige.
But
Hi, MMG. I'm privileges.com. Can you tell naman siguro yung upcoming concert mo? When it was offered to you, how does it feel na magkakaroon ka ng major concert?
Sorry.
Well, actually, parang, kasi this is my third solo concert ko. So, I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much kay Chef Jay. Kasi dahil sa kanya, nagkaroon ulit ako ng concert, which is parang isang malaking bagay rin po sa career ko na makita ulit. Since, yun nga po, so nung nag-pandemic, medyo naglilo po ako sa career ko, and then biglang, nung medyo okay na, bumalik na naman ako sa pagbabanda. Pero hindi na siya kagaya before na talaga kasikatan. Yung nakikilala na talaga na lagi nang lumalabas sa TV, parang iba yun kesa yung mga last few years na medyo marami na po kasing bago lumabas ngayon artist. So,
cell phone?
So, thankful ako na nabigyan ako ng opportunity na i-produce si Chef Jay. So, thank you. Maraming salamat na Chef Jay.
And then, since sabi mo, sorry, third concert mo na to, ano yung dapat abangan this third solo concert?
Ang dapat po nilang abangan, actually marami po. Aside sa mga kakantay ko, obviously, mga cover songs ko, may mga guest ko pa. Yun yung dapat nilang abangan. And syempre may mga pasabog tayo dyan. So, yung mga ginagawa ko sa stage, sa gigs ko, iba po ang mga gagawin ko sa concert ko. So, marami po siya talaga abangan.
Close down every
And then last, are we expecting Nina to join
I
us
hear you,
concert
yes.
mo?
Or the
Si Nina, kakanta ko siya sa guest sa previous concert niya.
Hopefully, sana ma-invite si Nina kasi actually doon po ako nag-start nung marami na rin pong nakarinig. So, sana po. Sana makaduwit ko siya ulit.
Okay, thank you bro.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Okay, so just to formalize it, today is also the reintroduction of Michael Garcia. So now, MMG na po ang tawag na rin sa kanya. And the concert is entitled a code name MMG. So mas madaling tandaan. Okay po? 3 letters lang. Okay po, are we ready? Game na po ba tayo? Okay, so finally, our friends from the press and the media, good afternoon, Alan Rich and John Friedman. Hi, can you hear us? Hi, Sir Alan and John, can you hear us?
I think they're taking a picture of us.
Hi, can you hear us? Can you give us a thumbs up? If you can hear us, can I have a thumbs up?
I'm confused.
Hi, Alan and John.
I asked how old are you? Yeah.
Yes, can you hear us clearly?
There was that Filipino television show that I was trying to get him on. They were looking for. And they tried to get booked.
Hi, Alan and John. How are you?
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me? They can't hear us.
Now we can.
Now they can.
How about this? How about now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very echoey.
Hi, Alan and John. Good afternoon in the Philippines and good evening from LA, right?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank you for taking time for this very special afternoon in Manila. This is the media day for MMG. We have our friends from the press and the media. We have everyone in the background. Can you make a wave to those who are being catched? Yeah, being caught by the camera, okay? First of all, happy birthday, Alan. I heard it's your birthday today. Happy birthday! Thank you so much. Yeah, you should be celebrating today, but you took time to be with us. So thank you.
It's very hard to hear you.
Okay, how about maybe you have a microphone? Better?
Yep.
Okay, I'll just use the microphone.
Also, I just want to say that for some reason my internet my Zoom keeps on going out. So you'll see me and then I have to bring it back on. So I apologize.
Okay, so you are having some problems with your connection, right?
Yes, but I
Okay, so far so good.
don't want to do it.
How about John?
I'm good.
You're good.
Good.
Okay, so again, we are here, FM of MMG, with the release of Run to You. So in a few days, Run to You, the app version is going to be released here, of course, and worldwide. And that's because of you, so thank you very much.
And I think you heard that we submitted Mark for the Hollywood Independent Music Award and he got nominated for Best Adult Contemporary Singer in Hollywood.
How about a hand for MMG? Did you hear that, guys? So it just happened, right? It's a fresh news, right?
Today.
Just now.
Today.
It's Alan's birthday and MMG got nominated for Best Adult.
Wow,
Got nominated for an
congratulations.
HIMA award, which is a big deal in Hollywood. It's a really nice thing. He submitted the 2 songs and he's been nominated.
Congratulations. Thank you for
Thank you.
making music for everyone. Okay, so now, we have some friends from the media who want to interview you to throw some questions about this very, very big breakthrough for MMG. So we're going to give the floor to each and every one. Are you guys ready to answer the questions? We good?
Sure.
Okay, who's the first one?
Just
sige.
a story of
Okay.
how they were
It
able
inspired
to
me.
see MMG.
Okay, so
How they discover
Discover.
the video.
Jack and the birthday boy, Alan. Everyone is so curious. How did you
Discover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, everyone is very curious. Can you please take us back to that day when you discovered the video of MMG? How did everything start? Can you please share the story to us?
I'll start it because it happened.
Okay.
I was, believe it or not, I was going to physical therapy for my back.
record nyo to.
And my physical, can you hear me? And my physical therapist is Filipino. And my physical therapist, Alex Reyes, said, Alan, you should do a concert tour in the Philippines because the Philippine people know you and Judd's songs. They know all the words to all of your songs, and you should go there. And I said, well, I don't have any connections to go there. And he said, let me play you the singer that I really love, that I listen to. And he played me MMG. And I come to find out that MMG is like the James Kingdom of the Philippines. And when I looked at the videos, he sang our song that Jen and I wrote, I Don't Have the Heart. So I reached out to him, just called him, said, I love what he's doing, and this is Alan, Rich, and Jen and I wrote I Don't Have the Heart, and we love your voice, and I'd love to send you some songs. And so that's how it started.
All right.
So, Judd, do you have anything to say, Judd?
Alan's telling the story. It started with him because I got a phone call from him saying, man, I heard this guy who sings in the Philippines. I don't know who he is, but he's great. You should hear him. He's amazing. We should give him some of our songs. So I said, okay, send me this. And I thought, wow, Alan's right. The guy is great. And that's how we met up with MMG. And then we talked to him and Edward on a Zoom. We had a great Zoom with them. They're great guys, and we love talking to them. And they said we could use some fantastic ballads and just evolve.
Now, I sent him back the song, but as a bonus, I said, since you're such, as a bonus, I sent him the original demo of our Whitney Houston song from the Bodyguard with the original lyrics when the song was meant to be a breakup song before it was changed from a breakup song to Take a Chance on the song for the movie, which we then had to rewrite. The song that everybody knows is the one that we had to rewrite. But I sent him I said, I'm doing this as a little gift because I think it's so great. And I thought you might like to hear the original lyrics and the original demo. And then MMG said, well, I want to record this. Can we record this? And we spoke to our publishers and we went through a few machinations. And then we got clearance. He's the first person to ever record the original lyrics. And that's a big deal.
All right.
So here we are.
All right.
Wow, it's a very great story. Alan, did you immediately submit the songs to MMG, to the management, after you saw the video?
I did.
Okay.
I took the songs, and one that we wrote with Chris Walker, and MMG knew who Chris Walker was, because he sings his pop. And we sent him one of our favorite songs that we've ever written, Your Love Is All I Know. And he chose that one, and he chose Run to You. And those are the two he recorded, and we're thrilled and so proud of the job he did on those songs.
Alan and Judd, you just don't know how great and how amazed all the Filipinos are because of what you did, because of your discovery. Thank you very much for taking time and for giving the song, for entrusting the song to MMG. It's a big song. It's a global hit. It's an iconic hit. So, just hearing that you entrusted the original version, which we now call the up version, to MMG, it's such a very, very great blessing. Thank you for trusting MMG. MMG, here's the guy. Can you come closer, MMG? Say hi to our two bosses. Do you have anything to say to Alan and to John? Alan is the birthday celebrant.
Yes, I just want to say happy birthday, sir. Sir Alan, happy birthday.
Hey, how are you? We're
Fine,
fine.
sir.
I'm
Thank you,
sure
John.
yeah.
Thank you so much for.
I would like to, some way, I would like to come to America and sing here in America. That, it's not in our hands, but maybe together we can figure out a way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hopefully, sir.
Yes.
Hope to see you soon.
It's actually the ultimate goal, sir. MMG singing Run to You, his version in America.
That's our goal
Let's
too.
make it happen.
Well, I have an idea. I mentioned it to Judge and I mentioned it to them. I don't know if it's going to happen. I asked them a question and I don't want to give it away. But maybe I'm just putting it in the universe, to make it happen. But you know, we have a very big show here. I probably have it. You have it in the Philippines called The Voice. You know The Voice?
Yes, the voice.
The Voice, yes, Alan.
I have a friend who's very high up in The Voice, and I asked MMG if I could get him on The Voice. Will he be able to fly to America? But I don't know if I can do that. But I'm going to try. But at first, before I can say I can try, I have to know if they would come. I don't want to put my go and ask and then have to say, well, I can't come. So we'll wait. You know, him and Edward will give me an answer, and once I know what their answer is, then I will reach out to my person. And Judd knows him as well. But that's it. You know, life is all about taking shots.
Yes.
Thank you. And just like I took a chance by going online to Facebook Messenger and reaching out to MMG, sometimes miracles happen that way.
Yes, it's really a miracle. And it's really the perfect time for MMG, right? And both of you are there for him. Thank you so much. Trying alone is already a big blessing. Trying to get him to the voice is already a big blessing. So, thank you in advance. Okay,
Well,
so I think...
I can't promise anything. All I can do
Yeah.
is just to see if we can make it happen.
Okay, so I think we have some questions still. Do we have anybody who has questions? I can ask for you.
Can you tell us about the story behind Run to You, the song itself?
The original.
The original.
Okay, can you please share us a bit of a story about the original version of Run to You? So all of us know that Run to You, the version of Whitney, was for another project, a big project. And how did you come about the original lyrics and the version of Run to You?
Go ahead, Joe, you can take it. And I'll
Well, it's a longer story than we have time for here, but basically, every songwriter in the world, and certainly every songwriter and publishing company in Los Angeles who had done anything at all, were approached by the filmmakers and the record company about Whitney doing this movie, and they needed a few songs. And they gave us a page of listing different places in the movie where they needed the songs and a little something about each song they needed. And we wrote Run to You as originally a breakup song, which is now the version that MMG has done. That was the original lyric. And to make a long story short, after jumping through lots of hoops, they loved the song, Whitney loved the song, and we thought, okay, we're in, let's go buy a yacht, and we'll sail it around the world because it's going to be an amazing movie and it's going to be huge. And then we were in the studio working on another record by a guy named Ray Charles, actually. We got a call from the director of the film saying, oh, we love the song so much, and it's so great, we just have one little thing we'd like to do. We want to change the placement of the song from the end of the film, where it was going to be a breakup song. If you know the film The Bodyguard, Whitney Houston's character and Kevin Costner's character ended up breaking up and having to go their separate ways. And now we wanted to put it early in the film where they fall in love, and the director just said, well, you can change it, right? No problem, right? So, of course, Alan and I said, Alan?
Well, we thought we were gonna, we couldn't believe that he was asking us to write the lyrics, but Judd and I just sucked it in and said, no problem.
Problem, babe, and we did. We rewrote the
Lyrics,
and that's the version you
did it.
know. That's the version everyone knows.
And that's the one that everyone knows. You know, the original chorus, as you heard, MMG, I want to run to you, I want to run to you. Oh, there I go, I lost my connection, hold on.
Like I always did before, come knocking.
That was before.
Recording in progress.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm going to run to you, how I want to come to you, but you're not there to run to anymore. That was the breakup song. What ended up being the iconic version was to take a chance on this song. I want to run to you, I want to run to you. Won't you take me in your arms, keep me safe from harm? I want to run to you. But if I come to you, will you stay or will you run away? And that's what ended up,
That's the record we did with Whitney in the studio, and that's a whole other story. When we have about 4 or 5 hours, we can tell you all the Run to You stories that are long.
We were very honored. We were invited to come watch Whitney record our song in the recording studio.
We made the record with Whitney Down. We weren't invited to come watch her. Made the record.
But you worked with David on the keyboard, but we were invited to come watch her do the vocals, and then we were invited to shoot the video.
Alright.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That's a little bit of the Run to You story.
Alright.
The condensed version.
Do you know that Run to You is one of the biggest karaoke songs of the Filipinos? So you know Filipinos love karaoke, right? And Run to You is like one of the top songs that
It's
are
an
being,
anthem.
that are being, sorry?
It's an anthem.
Yes, it's an anthem. It's an anthem of everyone who's in love and heartbroken and lonely and happy again. That's everyone's love song. So
That's really sweet.
yeah, so we have a couple of questions still. We have a question from Natalie from Philippine Star. what's it like
And the
working?
question
What's your
is-
question? I can ask a question na. Okay. So, what was it like working with a Filipino artist for the first time? Is it your first time working with a Filipino artist?
Well, I can tell you that I wrote a song on the Charisse record.
Ah, okay.
We wrote it together. I'm telling you, I'm very prepared to explain.
Yeah, we worked with Cerise. Yeah, yeah.
Charisse, that was our first opportunity to work. And also, we at the manga did a version on the internet of Run to You.
Yeah.
Okay, so, what does it mean to you that
There's a lot of feedback.
okay.
Yes.
Sorry,
Okay, what does it mean to you that the new generation?
We lost you. You're muted.
You did.
Now you're back.
Okay, what does it mean to you that a new generation, a new voice is bringing Run to You to today's audience? Why do you think MMG was the right artist to do a new life?
Take it down.
Go ahead. I set it up.
I think
I think you already answered the last question. Probably you can just answer, what does it mean to you that a new generation is bringing Run to You to today's audience?
it's incredible. It's incredible. We made that record more than 30 years ago. And it's before you guys were born, pretty much. And the fact that people still love Whitney and still love the song, and that it's constantly being recorded and played on many competition shows like American Idol and The Voice and America's Got Talent and talent shows all over the world, and that people constantly enjoy it and sing to it and cry to it and laugh to it. And I mean, that's why we do this stuff, to touch people and to move people. And if you had asked us 30 years ago, well, 30 years from now, will people still be singing Run to You? We would have been like, well, why would they be doing that? But it means a lot, because obviously in 30 years there have been a lot of great songs written and played and performed that people still discover that one. Every generation discovers it. There are certain songs, certain artists like Whitney that never go away. And it seems like Run to You, we're blessed to have one of those songs and one of those artists. So it's a big thrill for us. We love it.
And also, MMG, so when I first heard MMG, he was singing our song that was #1 in America, and that was I Don't Have the Heart. He was doing a medley Jay Zinger song, and I was totally taken when I heard him sing I Don't Have the Heart. And I honestly do think it's been a long time since that song was a #1 song, and maybe it's time for MMG to do that song
Good
again.
idea. I think that's a great idea. Do a modern version of I Don't Have the Heart, yeah.
Wow. So MMG, how do you feel that you are hearing everything now? Any comment on the okay, MMG right here. Hello?
No.
Yes, MMG right here is so speechless. He doesn't know what to say. He's actually in disbelief that everything's happening now. And hearing everything from you now, he's in disbelief.
Oh, he's just being shy. Come on, MMG, don't be shy.
I am, sir. Yes, I am.
He's very shy, but very big voice.
Big voice, shy guy.
Big voice, shy guy.
Humble, very
Yes.
humble and very sweet, and that's we love working with artists like you. So.
Right.
You know, but we worked on the songs together long distance. Wish we could have been in the same room working together, but they very respectfully and very sweetly asked for our comments and suggestions along the way, recording both songs. Did the best we could to kind of help from thousands of miles away and 15 hours away.
Yeah, I know.
And they followed the suggestions that we came up with, the ones that made sense to them. We, of course, in the whole process, we said, it's your song now, do what you want with it, but they kept asking and we kept making suggestions, and it was really sweet that they kept trying things out, and I think they came up with 2 really great records. Really beautiful.
I agree, and I appreciate that they took the notes, and even though they had done 2 or 3 different versions, we still had some final notes, and they were willing to go back in and just tweak it a little more, and I think it made all the difference in the world, and
Yeah.
we worked very well together.
And Edward was fantastic. Well, I don't know if Edward's there, but if you are, hi Edward.
Okay, so Alan and John, just so you know, on July 4, the Run to You Out version is going to be out in all digital music platforms worldwide. So it's already in stores in a few days. So congratulations to both of you and of course MMG and FYI also. All our friends from the press and media now already heard the song. They were the very first ones to hear MMG's version. So thank you, and these are the lucky people who first heard the song in such a very wonderful
I
day.
hope they love it. I hope they love it as much as we do.
Oh.
How do they feel about the record?
Thank you very much. And August 2 is a big day for MMG. It's his breakthrough concert on August 2 in one of the big venues here in Metro Manila. So we are very much excited. It's also one of the reasons why our friends here are celebrating with MMG. So hopefully, if you're just only here, you get to watch MMG live in the flesh. Come here, come to Manila and watch.
Well, hopefully it will be a big hit, and they'll want us to come over there. And,
Yeah, you guys in the media, go put the word out and make this a big hit in Manila,
Yes,
all of the
yes.
Philippines, outside the Philippines, in all of Europe, all of the United States, just everywhere, okay?
Okay, so all our friends.
it would be pretty great. I can't say what's going to happen, but it would be pretty great if MMG won the Hollywood Independent Music Award. That would be the cherry on the top.
Yes. So we shall wish MMG all the best of luck. And on that note, do we have any more questions? Are we good? Okay, on that note, would like to greet you a happy birthday, Alan. Can we sing, everyone? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Alan, can you please, magdada boys ka daw. Pray natin, sana talagang ma-achieve nila. Oo naman, bili ka daw ba? Grabe naman yung pag-naglaw, ewan ko na lang ah. Okay, so, pagkatapos ko marinig lahat yan, dun sa dalawa, alam ko, in this brief ka, no, parang hindi totoo. So sige, mag-message ka lang. After hearing everything, ngayon lang, anong masasabi mo? Alam ko, speechless ka rin ako kayo sa media. Kailangan namin maramdaman ano yung nasa puso mo right now.
Siyempre gusto ko masalamat. First of all, I just want to thank you so much sa Diyos. And sa lahat ng mga naniniwala sa talent ko. And lalo sa lahat ng nandito ngayon. Sa nag-share naman ng oras para pumunta mo dito. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. And of course, Chef Jeng, thank you so much. Sir Ferdy, Day, Joanna, sa lahat ng mga nandito ngayon, sa aking girlfriend, of course, sa team ko rin, maraming salamat. Siyempre, sa aking manager, Edward, maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. Ang Carlos, thank you so much. Sa lahat ng nandito ngayon, wala na talaga ako. Maraming salamat po, and sana kung yung mga pangarap na yung mga gusto kong abutin na sana kumakaw po. Sana makapag ka lahat. Thank you so much po.
I think si MMG is one of those mga cases na naghintay. It's really rewarding pag naghintay ka. So, 2019, nanalo ka, nahulog lahat ng tao, so hindi mo alam na kailangan ka sarado. But you waited, you kept making music and performing. At saka, may mga platforms talaga na nagbigay ng opportunity for you to still sing and improve the craft. Okay, so right now, ready na po ba yung ating gusto nila sa kanila? I-question natin ang lahat dun sa winning moment ni MMG.
This coming 28. It's coming 28 po dito po. Meron po akong gig dito sa District 1. So, kita-kita mo tayo yan time. And of course, yes, this coming August 2, 2025. Yeah. Samsung Mall, SMR. Codename MMG, directed by no other than Direct Jack Rats. And of course, yeah, Chef Jake, thank you so much. Heavenly Desserts by Chef Jake. And of course, co-presented by District 1 and Essentials. And line producer or Cornerstone Entertainment. And makita-kits po tayo August 2. And also July 4. And ngayong July 4 na po, ilalabas natin sa lahat ng digital platforms yung ating Run to You, the out version there. Yeah, out version. So, sana po sana po supportahan niyo po ako. Sana po
Favorite ni
kailangan
Bernard ang
sulit
version.
ang maganda.
Sa X, lalo na sa X.
Thank you so
Kasi
much.
Justin, favorite mong out version, diba? Sa X. Diba nice? Nice ako.
The out there version.
Okay, but once again, thank you very much. We are now wrapping up the media day for MMG. Sa lahat ng mga gusto siyang talingin,